Okay, we're going to do a demo of Codenames. Codenames basically is what I call a password class of a game, where you're trying to give clues and get your teammates to guess certain things. In this case, it's words. We're not going to go over every single rule in here, including the types of clues you can or cannot give. We'll just give the basics of it, just so you get the flavor of the game. There's also variants of different ways to play. You find it in the rulebook or on the websites. 2 to 3 different ways to play like that. And so we'll set up the grid. The game starts out with a grid of cards. It's 5 by 5, so it's 5 wide by 5 tall. Okay, so we got that set up. Then we draw our key card. The key card basically is the pattern that you get your team to guess. As you can see, there's a red team and there's also a blue team. There's other cards on here. There's the bystander cards and there's also the assassin. Basically, if they end up guessing that, it's game over and that's it. The other team wins. On the cards, basically, there's some lights on the outside that indicates who goes first. In this case, it's red. The red actually has to guess has 9 spots to guess, where blue only has 8. It kind of balances out the fact that red's going first. And so we'll place this key card in the little stand so the orientation stays consistent, and the first team will go. They'll give a one-word clue and a number. The number is going to reflect on how many cards the clue is referring to. Okay, for the first clue, we'll say animal 2. This is red's turn. So the team will look at what's out here and they'll say, well, cats definitely for sure. And they'll confirm it. The clue giver will confirm it by placing the correct card on there. If that happened to be the other team's spot, a blue card would go there. And if it's a bystander, that would also go there as well. And they're kind of debating over, is dinosaur an animal or not for some reason, and so they'll pass on that and the next team will go. And the blue team will give the clue of movie 3, and we'll look at the pattern here, and the team will guess Hollywood, and they'll confirm that by putting the blue card on there. And there's also screen, so they'll go ahead and guess that as well. They'll confirm that with the blue. And if they happen to guess something else like a fan, for example, that's actually the assassin spot. Has the X marks the spot, which is a bad spot. It's not treasure. If that happens, the assassin go down there and it's game over for blue, and red wins. So you want to get them to guess that. So be very mindful of where the assassin is on the board. And if they happen to guess a bystander, basically they can't make any more guesses and they're done. Then the next team is red again, so they'll say Europe 2, and they'll look on the board and they'll say, is Germany correct? And they'll confirm that is correct. And the other they'll say England, was that correct? They'll also confirm. Then they could guess one extra one. They'll think back to the first clue of animal 2. They'll say, let's go ahead and try dinosaur, see if that was correct. And they'll confirm that if it is, and that's it. So basically, whenever the pattern is complete, that's the game. Whoever completes the pattern first wins. Okay, and that's Codenames. Codenames is a great game if you're looking for a party game where you have to be a little bit clever. So you have to be real creative with your clues. So if that's something you're looking for, this is a great one to go with. Codenames.